Welcome, 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 Sagittarius. My name is Marlena with Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot. And this, my dear, is your weekly love reading. Today we're going to talk about how you're feeling, how your mate's feeling, and then we're going to move over to VIMEO. I'm going to talk more about how you're feeling, your obstacles, and advice. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. We are going to start off with the Wisdom Oracle deck. And let's go ahead and uplift the energies of all of the Sagittariuses and cross watchers. Thank you, Spirit. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoy. Here we try to get to the core of what's really going on. We're going to start off with your energies for Sagittarius, which is to be fair. So this is about trying to provide equality, obtaining equality from others, things of that nature. So if hopefully you guys can see that and the light is not glaring. So this is your overall energy. So now we're going to go to your Romance Oracle deck, where we'll get a little more into your reading. We're going to look at your past, present, and future. This is a general reading, so make sure you look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for more clarity. Also, make sure that you realize that this can also go vice versa. Of course, if you would like a private reading, you know what to do. My information is below. Let's see. And actually, that will be limited because I won't be doing it at least for the first few weeks in June and probably not the latter half of May. So get them in while you can. Then I'll probably start them back up towards the end of June or early July. Thank you. I have to go on vacation or go away anyway to handle some things in regards to a family member. So I will see you guys back here in early June, but I may not be doing the weeklies for all of June. Hopefully I can make it back by the end of the June. I'm going to try to do some weekly videos while I'm gone, but just in case you guys don't see them, that's why. But I'm going to try to do some while I'm still away. So just make sure if you are interested to go ahead and still press the subscribe and the bell so you know when it's actually out there. Okay, so we're going to look at the past. And the past for Sagittarius is this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. Thank you, Spirit. The current energies. Stay optimistic about your love life and a wedding in reverse in regards to unrequited love. Paying attention to the red flags also came out as far as a true love. All of this is one to come out. It's a lot more coming out than usual, but them trying to they have letting them friends help them in regards to forgiveness of a partner, in regards to forgiveness and learning of, in regards to parenting, in regards to how they were brought up, releasing and healing this pain from before. So it looks like Sagittarius, you guys are going through quite a bit right now. Right now you may not be wanting to make the effort when it comes to a relationship or a partnership right now. But it looks like, you realize back here in the past that someone was the one. Hence the reason why some of you may be getting out of this marriage. If you guys have not seen the Twinflame journey videos, make sure you go back and watch that. I did 2 for the month of May. Actually, I'll be back again on Monday to do more for you guys with a co-host, where we're going to talk more about this twin flame journey. At the beginning of the month, I was telling each one of the signs that it looked like all of the signs really have a switch when it comes a transition, a pivotal moment that's going to happen in the month of May, around the 2nd to the 3rd week of May. This is including that Taurus transit, the Venus in Taurus transit, the Venus coming into Taurus as of May 14th. Also the scorpionic energy of the moon this past weekend on Saturday, depending upon where you are, where the full moon came in Scorpio. So there's a lot of triggers that are occurring right now, and it looks like Sagittarius is in the mix of it at this moment, because this is all the current energies of Sagittarius. Sagittarius. So it looks like Sagittarius is, like I said, letting go of an unrequited love situation and trying to remain optimistic about this other situation where they feel as though they can give this relationship a chance. But like I said, they're not making an effort. I feel like they're on pause for some reason. They're trying to obtain advice as to what to do in regards to this family dynamic. And it looks like they may have been in the past looking into, thought there was some caution through, I don't want to say through caution to the wind right now. At this point, they're throwing caution to the wind. But in the past, they were cautioned about this true love. But I feel like something has changed for that Sagittarius. Whew. Right now, they may not be expressing love when it comes to this marriage currently, and they're trying to free themselves from control regarding someone having control over their life. So that's what they're trying to do at this moment. They're also at a place where they're trying to exhibit some passion as far as allowing their soul to sing with joy, but this is towards someone who maybe doesn't feel so loving. Maybe they don't feel so loving at this moment. Whew. But nonetheless, in the near future, I'm gonna let this go. In the near future, they're moving into this romantic feelings, but they're still not quite sure if they can love this other person or if they can love at this moment, because it seems like there's a healing dynamic going on here. And at the bottom of the deck, whew, the bottom of the deck is releasing your ex. It's time for you to clear your energy. So Sag, whew. You're going through a great deal here. So much more wanted to come out, but I swear to you, I'm going to be here forever if I continue. But let's just go ahead and dig deep into this right now. Let's see what happened here in the past. So this could be the one. So Sagittarius felt like they have met a partner who, but due to stability, there was some issues here, and they needed to release something. Okay, so they felt like a partner could be the one, but they were having a hard time releasing another partner due to stability. They have not been speaking up in regards to this situation. They haven't been speaking up in regards to perhaps victory when it comes to one situation or over another. But now, you know, guys, I really want to get nosy. I really got to get in this. This could be the one. You guys had so much come out. Wow. Let's see what happened here in the past. So some of you may be dealing with a fire, water sign, whether it be sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Someone who has fire and water in their chart. But I see here that there were some illusions in the past here. Some of you could also be dealing with the Pisces. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. Some of you, it can be a Cancer, Scorpio, Leo. I'm sorry, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Whew. But there's a family dynamic here. So there may be some illusions here in regards to a family dynamic and they had to choose a path with Sagittarius here. And they had to choose a path. They had two options here. But something was bringing them sadness. Clarify what was bringing them the sadness, because they have the Five of Cups, which is like they're mourning something. What was it? What is it that they were sad over? It could be a fire sign, but I feel like this is Sagittarius that was sad. Why was Sagittarius sad? Why was Sagittarius sad? Because they had to come out of this competition. Okay, so there's definitely like 2 parties, 3 parties, whatever it is right now. You know, guys, I have no judgment here. But they had to release a party. Like, I feel like they were juggling way too long. And at some point, this competition had to come to an end, which meant that they had to choose, which meant that they had to, in order to bring forth happiness or move toward, they had to change some things. Hence the reason why they've come to this place where they're trying to be fair, where they're trying to bring some balance. This is about fairness. This is about justice. This is about balance. So they're at a place where I feel as though they were having a hard time moving in a direction or making a choice. And then they had to make a choice. Yep, they was at a crossroads, guys. When it came, and here you go, right next to it, choices. Okay, so they were at a crossroads because they had to make a choice regarding this love situation. They had to come out of this place of drama. I felt like they did not want to talk about it. They didn't want to discuss where they were, Sagittarius, but you had to make a choice. And I really feel as though this is why you were sad, why Sagittarius were sad. Okay, so, but nonetheless, they felt like someone was the one. They had already met the romantic partner they sought. Okay, now let's go into the current energies. I'm going to start off with Sagittarius and how they're feeling during this current moment. We're also doing this, by the way. I don't know if I said it to you guys, but me and Spirit already know. We're already at this moment where we're doing this between May 20th through May 31st. So this is the end of the month reading for Sagittarius. How are they feeling currently? Because Sagittarius, guys, I mean, many of you are coming out of this. There's some challenges in regards to a marriage. Feel like you're coming out of this. This was an unrequited love where there wasn't enough chemistry in this relationship. So it seems like a decision has been made. Right now, you are starting to create boundaries when it comes to this person. Maybe there was like a free for all, like you just allowed everybody to do anything and everything to you, Sagittarius. But now you're at a place where you saw the truth, you saw what was really going on, and now you're starting to set boundaries when it comes to this unrequited love situation here. Okay, what else is going on? How else are they feeling? Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with this? I want to find out what's going on and how you're feeling about this forgiving and learning here. So Sagittarius has had to go through this moment of a learning process. I feel like, you know, they were learning about, you know, where they belonged here. They had to learn about how to share their thoughts, expression. They had to learn about whether or not when to make a sacrifice. This is heavily here. When to make a sacrifice here. They had to realize where they actually belong. So this is a learning process that Sagittarius was going through, where they had to perhaps go out in nature to kind of quiet their mind, meditate, things of that nature, in order to be vigilant about how to move forward. You know, they even had to learn about magic, learn about other ways of doing things outside of their normal control. How can they move? I feel like they had a certain perception on how life was supposed to be, and now they're in a place where they had to release that, and they had to realize that there was something different, something new for the Sagittariuses out there, for you guys. So you had to trust that something else could happen, some of you, and you had to trust in order to even allow yourself to even let your guard down, to even feel like you belonged to a certain place. Because I feel like some of you felt like you didn't belong. You felt like you had to do things a certain way. And now you're at a place where you're having to sacrifice that frame of thought, which is also a part of how you were brought up, which is a part of how your upbringing, which goes back here to your religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there's a lot you had to sacrifice here. And trusting in magic was not a part of the plan. But you had to see here that you actually did belong with someone, and you could actually let your guards down finally. But, you know, because I feel like in many cases you were in a position where, with this unrequited love, where you did not feel loved. And so now you had to come out of that. This energy is so strong for you, Sagittarius, right now. So you're at a place right now where you are like trying to free yourself, release this control of, or take back control. You had to take back control. Oh, Sagittarius. And this is a very strong energy, and I feel like it's a very emotional energy. This is a place where you had to eventually figure out what was best for you, Sagittarius. And I feel like many of you were in a place where you were in a very unstable, unfair, very one-sided relationship, and you had to let it go. You really had to bring it into balance for yourself. This is an internal pull. This is like you couldn't take it anymore. You just couldn't take it anymore, Sagittarius. Now let me get real nosy with it. I mean, because this is really an emotional pull, like so serious. I just feel like things were going round and round in circles. This was like an addiction that you couldn't let go of. And again, this comes back to this competition. This is coming up again for you right now, letting go of all the competing factors that are going on right here. Like, I feel like you had been holding on and allowing yourself to remain in this competing space, which was, it's almost like you're having to compete. You had to compete for your own heart. Like, you had to, this was not just about someone else. This is not just about competition with other people. This is not just about competition between others, because I do see definitely a third party, fourth party, whatever. This is about too many people pulling on you, competing for your attention. And so now you're having to, competing for your affection, I'm hearing as well, that to where you're having to release this. You're having to let it go. You're just having to, because it's just too much of a pull on you. And it was unfair to you. Even when it comes to children. So there's transformation going on here. Some of you could also be dealing with a Scorpio. There's transformation happening right now for Sagittarius during this month. And again, you're releasing this drama. You're releasing it. You don't want to deal with it anymore. Yeah. So you're ready to move towards somebody who is more your speed, Sagittarius, somebody that's for you. This is about Sagittarius moving towards someone holding their heart, who they feel as though holds their heart as well. This is about moving towards fairness now, moving towards someone who understands you, Sagittarius. All right, let me move on to the near future. Whew, I got a headache, Lord. Okay, Sagittarius, there's a lot going on for you, and I feel like I want to pull a word of advice right now for you because it's just necessary. I haven't done this for anybody else, but I feel like this is necessary for you. I'm going to pull a goddess message. Usually I don't pull the advice until I get over on Vimeo, but I have to pull this for you now because I need to find out what energy is it that you need to exhibit during this time to get you through all of these changes, because Sagittarius, you're going through quite a bit right now. Compassion. Okay. You're going to have compassion for yourself, Sagittarius, because again, I see you going through this change right now. This is synthesis. This is like, through that change, like photosynthesis, going through that change here. So if you can see those two messages here, this is about having compassion for yourself. This is also your third eye here, realizing how important you are, having that compassion for yourself. Nourish yourself, Sagittarius, okay? So right now, this is a time where Sagittarius is going through a major healing, and you're just going to have to look after self right now. Putting everybody else's needs before your own right now is not necessary. I think you feel like you have to do it because I feel like you really believe that other people's needs should come before your own. You're feeling like but now I feel like a change is occurring, and I honestly feel like it's fate stepping in because you were having a hard time releasing whatever it was here in the past. You were having a hard time releasing this, but I keep seeing you having victory. I keep getting the Ace of Swords. I keep seeing the truth, Ace of Swords energy coming up for you. And it's just time for you to speak up, guys. It is, because this is what you were doing in the past. It was in reverse. And so now you're just having to speak up for yourself. But it is time to release all of these people, all these things that are tugging on you, Sagittarius. You got to let it go. And I just feel like I just almost want to cry right now. It's just like you have to release. I mean, and not only through your tears, but you have to release people. You have to release the energies. And if you're having a hard time, I'm also going to pull something else that I normally don't pull right here. I only pull this on Vimeo also. But I want to see if I can get you a affirmation as well, Sagittarius. But what else? Because this is my chakra deck here. So what else do they need to look into, Sagittarius? You need to look at the signs and messages, dreams that are coming your way. This is again in regards to your third eye. This is in regards to what you're feeling. This is not just regards to what you're seeing, but this is in regards to what you're feeling. Being able to release it. Oh my God, you have to release it, Sagittarius. You really do. And I feel like signs and fate has stepped in on your behalf. But right now, you are just in this place. You have help. I want to let you know. I'm hearing that you have help. There's spirit around you. There's other people around you. There's a soul journey that you're going on right here and right now. And I feel like it's going to be quicker than most people's. Like, these journeys usually can take a while for people to awaken, to even get to a place where they can even see themselves awakening. But I feel like for Sagittarius, you're going to be like, this is going to be quick for you. And this change that's occurring right now is so quick. It's just so quick for you. This is my awakening deck. This is also you guys moving towards inner peace, okay? Obtaining your energy, knowing that you have the energies and people around you. you also have applications here. So this is about you applying. Some of you may also have contracts that may be coming through as well. But you have that capability to apply what you want. I mean, it's here. You just have to continue to stay and remain on this higher plane. You have to remain on this higher plane, Sagittarius. You do. I feel like many of you have to ascend to another level in order to deal with all that's going on right here. Because on a physical level, I feel like this is going to be very overwhelming for you, and you're going to have to shift from out of that energy in order to get to where you really need to be. It was an affirmation I wanted to pull for you. Let me see if I have the affirmations here. Okay, let me see if I can get it. All right, an affirmation for you. Wow, 4th chakra. This is about your heart chakra. This is about your heart chakra. And the heart chakra affirmation is about you pretty much opening your heart and just healing that heart. Because this is about your heart being healed during this moment. So what I want to do is just tell you guys the affirmation. And you guys can just breathe really quickly and repeat after me, Sagittarius. My heart center, my 4th chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. And of course, you guys can rewind this and say it as often as you need to. But that will help you to kind of help you release some of this. Let me just move on because I know this video is going way longer than I expected. But I just got to go with the messages Spirit gives me. And it was necessary for you guys to hear that. So I hope that's okay with you guys. But let me go ahead towards the end of the month here. I'm sorry, the near future. In the near future, we have romantic feelings. And we also have, is it safe for you to love here in reverse? It is safe for you to love here in reverse. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then the other one is open your heart to give and receive the highest energies of all. I feel like many of you have closed this off based off of whatever happened here with this unrequited love. To where you're not even expressing, you're having a hard time expressing love during this time. But nonetheless, I don't want to be redundant. So let's just go ahead and move on to your near future. The near future, what do we see here for romantic feelings? Your romantic feelings are real and worth exploring. So some of you are having anxiety in regards to whether or not this will be successful. I feel like you've been holding on to someone here who you have romantic feelings with. This is about you having that anxiety, but nonetheless, I feel like there's a sense of appreciation here. And this is somebody you've been holding on to for a long time. But so I need to find out what this anxiety is. I'm telling you guys, this is just getting real deep. Wow. Okay. What is this anxiety about for Sagittarius regarding whether or not you're making the right choice? So this is the Lover's card coming out again. You guys had this before in the past here. And this is that sadness coming up again. So you guys are having anxiety about this love. Why? Because it's something that's going to happen. I feel like this really has something to do with the child here. And again, this competition is here. It's like you're releasing this. And because you're bringing an end to this competition, I feel like it may be affecting a child here. There's a transformation occurring. This is death. This is bringing an end. And so you guys feel anxiety about this, and it's bringing on a sense of sadness because I feel like it's going to affect you regarding a child. Let's go ahead and move on to, is it safe for you to love? This is how you're feeling. You're feeling like, that's the question. Like what came up is, it is safe for you to love, but it came out in reverse. So I always read that as, is it safe? Like you're questioning, is it safe? You're questioning whether or not this is a wish come true. I feel like many of you hope that this is a wish come true by speaking up and moving towards this love. But the reason why you're questioning is, again, this death card keeps coming out is because there's an ending. Maybe this also is saying to me that it is safe. It's no longer safe for you to love whoever this person you're ending it with. Like, because it wasn't a wish come true. And this could be an air sign as well. So let me go ahead and move forward. Let's look into your mate just a little bit. I have to move on. Let's move into your mate. Find out how your mate is feeling, past, present, and future. Sagittarius, wow. This is not to bring any fear or anything towards you, but this is for information, so you know. And this is only for some of you who it actually resonates with you. I feel like this is extremely specific. Please make sure you leave your comments below. I would love to hear your comments. I look at all the comments. Again, when we transition and go over to Vimeo and look at more of this reading after I pull for your mate really quickly here. Again, that's not for everyone, and many times the messages are very specific, and it's only for those who it really resonates with. So I look forward to seeing you over on Vimeo, but let's go ahead and look into your partner. How's your partner feeling, past, present, and future during this time of May 20th through May 31st? Past. So we have true love again here. So that came up during, well, a lot came up during the Sagittarius portion. Again, this can go vice versa. So again, you may feel like this second half may resonate more with you than the previous half. Let your friends help you. It's currently what your partner is trying to do, obtain advice. And then near future, where's your partner, Sagittarius? Wow, beautiful. Sagittarius partner feels as though it was worth the wait. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Sagittarius, you have a partner that's been waiting for you. That's definitely a true love. And they're trying to get an understanding, trying to get acceptance, help from other people, maybe even from videos I'm hearing on the web, whatever it is, contacting counselors, things of that nature, watching YouTube videos, whatever it is. They're trying to obtain help in order to remain in this, Sagittarius, because they feel like you are worth the wait. This is beautiful. Again, Sagittarius, like I said, this is about balancing this last half of the month, the latter half of the month, or the latter week of the month. So this is about you obtaining the balance that's for you. And it looks like you have someone here who's been waiting on the sidelines for you for a minute. And they've just been waiting for divine timing to step in place. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. I love you guys. If I don't see you over on Vimeo, blessings to you. I'll see you back here in June. Again, remember that June I will be doing your monthly, so that will be the energies for the entire month, and then I'll do probably one weekly love reading at the beginning of the month, and if I can make it back in time for the end of the month, then I'll try to continue towards the end of the month if I'm not able to take everything with me to be able to do it while I'm away. So blessings to you. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. I hope to see you in June. Bye-bye.